Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Intellectual Films. So, did you enjoy that last hour panic that overcame PvP? I certainly did. I can't think of a better way to spend my gold gems. Uh, let's just go over Medphyll. He is the recent PvP reward for the week. I was fortunate enough to get him to get it in the top 1500, so I received the 140 fragments, which is fantastic for me and rather poor for the rest of the community, I suppose. But it was a fight to the end. Undoubtedly, I had to actually purchase the sale, the 30 energy, which just amounts to an hour of fun, and by that I mean constantly refreshing the page to find battles that are worth engaging. But regardless of that, we now know that John Stewart Green Lantern is the upcoming this week's PvP reward, which is great. Rather surprising, I would say, but fantastic. A lot of people were saying that it was Star Sapphire, but nevertheless close enough. Let's go over Medphyll. Medphyll's appearance very closely resembles Hal Jordan. In fact, it's Hal Jordan's body structure, except a new head is implanted. Pun intended, of course. I know his legendary appearance looks different, which is great, and so does Arcus Chumbuck's, for that matter. I've kind of gone over his powers initially when the update dropped, but I'm just going to go over in more detail because now we understand how the abilities scale once you upgrade them. So let's just rather quickly go over it. I actually want to get into some gameplay because I haven't tested him in the actual game. I'm more than anything, I'm rather compelled to see how his hero leadership works in battle. So that's going to be quite interesting. I hope it's as good as it sounds. But I do want to say just a fair disclaimer because I did get a little bit of backlash when I initially released the Supergirl. These are his gear is not leveled up to a degree that would be fair for testing, I would say. Neither are his abilities. So just a fair disclaimer there. Do understand that, or at least try to understand that. So this is just a test once he's initially released. Not the best representation, I would say, but for what it's worth, after his release, I think it's a fair. I'll give you a fair understanding of what he plays like and what if you should upgrade him and invest your resources in. Speed Construct, which is his first ability. In terms of scaling, it's just damage 5% all the way to level 6, which is not the best. Again, damage to an enemy, mend on a random ally. Great if you're using somebody like Bane. That does quite a lot in terms of the mend. But would I invest in this initially? I mean, not the best. Again, I don't want to say too much because I haven't seen him in action. But this really doesn't pay off until you get to level 8, where you get the extra mend on a teammate, which is rather fantastic. Shield of a Veteran. Gain 20% shield and a taunt. This is very similar, almost identical to Green Lantern Hal Jordan. The only difference that I can point out is that you get a taunt, which can be good or bad for you. I don't know. Depends on who you're playing against and what team you're facing off. Let's just move on. There's not really much to go into this. You guys, this speaks for itself overall in terms of how this scales. Level 6 would actually be good. You get the +3, which is far greater value than the rest, I would say. Hypnotic Light. This is one of the more interesting abilities. 5 strength down of an enemy, 3 speed down if the target is ranged. This is fantastic if you're playing against somebody like Solomon Grundy, who does get it enraged after he uses his AoE attack. So this would be pretty good, actually. The turn meter down is also great. So this would be something I would level up, undoubtedly. If you are using somebody like Medphyll on PvP, because you're constantly seeing this now in PvP, where you have a really OP character that you're going up against. Or rather, just they're all fairly well leveled, and they're fairly balanced in terms of the team, but there's one character that you know is going to give you trouble. That is how I usually end up stunning that character or debuffing that character. But this is a real massive debuff that can work to my advantage, I think. So I think this is very interesting, and it poses for good use for Medphyll in PvP, I think. So this is going to be rather interesting, and I don't know if I would invest into it right now because I haven't seen Medphyll in action, of course, but definitely one of the more interesting abilities, I think. Just you don't even have to worry too much about the 3 speed down if enraged. I mean, that is certainly a good bonus and can be used effectively, but just the 5 strength down is amazing, I think, just to start off so you're not getting wiped out in one shot. The will to live. Now, I said this before and I'll say it again. Apply damage immunity to a 10% shield to an ally. This is fantastic for a squishy character. If you do have one of those characters in your team but can deal massive damage, like somebody like Cyborg or Huntress for that matter, this is a fantastic move. Fantastic ability to apply to that teammate. So overall, just a great move. Again, this could be good for even somebody like Arcus Chummuck if you want to maintain his shield, so you can use it. So you can use his first ability to its proper extent. Then this is a fantastic ability. I would certainly recommend investing in this one. You gain more shields, and it's +4, which is freaking amazing. So this is one of the more amazing ability, if you can keep, of course, Medphyll alive, abilities that you want to invest in to really guarantee that you do the amount of damage that you're after. So overall, I would say this is a great ability. His here leadership ability, again, I don't know what to think of this. I haven't seen it in action. I actually want to go right now into gameplay and actually see what this plays like and how this works. Random ally gains 3% shield at the start of every turn, after every ally's turn, which makes it that much far more interesting. You gain 5% turn meter as you get it to level 2, and then +3, a little more shield as it goes on. It goes to level 8. You're only getting +2% shield, so at best you'll get a 5% shield, which don't take that too lightly, because again, this is happening after every ally's turn, mind you. The turn meter bonus is okay, not fantastic by any stretch of the imagination. Let's just see what it plays like. Let's go into some gameplay here. I'm curious as anybody how this character plays. Again, this is a fair disclaimer here. Again, this is my first look at him, as I think anybody's. What is going on? Why are you loading? Come on. Oh boy. Dude, what? Come on. There we go. Okay, alright. Oh, that was a funny moment. I'm not cutting that out. Fuck that. Alright, so if you would be so inclined to load, thank you. Yeah, so we're gonna go with this team. I think it's a good team to just face off against, just to show off what my man Medphyll is all about. Yeah, so hopefully you guys are enjoying your New Year's. I certainly am. Just staying inside, drinking hot chocolate underneath the sheets, watching Netflix. Pretty fun. Okay, let's get into this. Pretty excited. I don't do the fast forward thing. I really don't like it. Some of you may like it. Let's start off with a little stun here with Green Lantern. I think it's pretty good. And now we get to actually use Supergirl to take somebody out for once. Sure, with her abysmally low damage. Okay, well, it looks like we got some shields up right there on Supergirl and Green Lantern after every so that's nice. Okay, I may be mistaking his leader. Let's go with the first move. Let's see what it's just like. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Okay. Let's see if we can take somebody out with Doomsday. I'm curious if this is... Nope, it's not going to happen. Okay. What is that? I don't know. Evasion up. Okay, good luck with that, buds. Let's see if we can... Oh, he's doing a bleed. Okay. Let's see if we can... Nope, we did not get a response. Okay, well, let's just try to take these guys out with Supergirl. Medphyll, no comment so far, other than his leadership seems to be working fairly well, which is great. Let's go. Well, we're not going to do Shield of a Veteran. That is rather dull. We all know what this does. Wow, we're not going to work on this one either. Let's just see what this looks like, the Will to Live. Let's give it to Doomsday. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving Medphyll, guys. A lot of bleed in this match. This is crazy. All right, got that over with. Let's just give a bit of resistance to our characters here. And let's go with 5 strength down. Which character should I give it to? Yeah, this guy. Let's do it. So the animations are fantastic, mind you. I do want to stress that. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. Okay, well, that's fine. He's going down. Okay. Quite good. Let's see if we can get a follow-up that'll kill. I don't know why I'm not getting... Oh, right. Green Lantern is not the leader. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He doesn't have a shield. I was looking at Medphyll, who has a shield. I should probably shield Green Lantern so I get an assist there. Okay, let's just go into his first ability again. We're doing some good damage here, boys. Stun. This is what I initially wanted to do. This was intended, but it didn't happen. Let's just shield here. So, oh, we already got a shield. So his again, I don't want to say his ability is fantastic. His leadership, rather, is fantastic or that useful. It certainly can be, but it's not doing much. If we're trying to compare this to somebody like Green Lantern's ability, which again, and including his assist ability with his gauntlet and a potential to give even more of a shield, far greater shield, like 17%, I believe it is. I don't think it matches well enough, but we're just gonna go in autoplay here. Let's just see what autoplay does, because I just want to give you guys more thoughts here. Yeah, overall, I must say he's an interesting character. He can be good, not as a leader, from what I can tell right now. It's not that impressive overall. I think there are better defensive characters. After every ally turn, perhaps I'm misreading this or misinterpreting his leadership, but I don't think so. Yeah, this is great. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and I'm just gonna let this run hopefully till the end. We'll just speed it up here. I promise not to do it, but we're gonna have to here, just to see if okay he's. Yeah, I understand that this is not the best representation, like I initially said. You might be saying, "Oh, he's pretty weak on health." Nope, he's just not leveled properly. That's the issue currently. I'm sure he can do far more damage. Let's just stop it here. I'm sure he could do far more damage if I leveled him up. Supergirl's gonna finish off the match here, and there we go, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure most of you guys have received Medphyll, even after the initial challenge that happened on Friday. If you haven't, well, there's another chance for you, because he's going to be the challenge after Sinestro, I believe. So more chances. I think he's a good character. I personally needed him because of the Chummuck challenge. I'm trying to get Arcus Chummuck, and I've got fairly far here, up to I believe this is the 4th node. So I need rank 4 heroes, unfortunately. And Medphyll and Sinestro are the heroes that I'm relying on. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of Medphyll. Are you going to be using him? How many fragments did you acquire during the PvP weekend? Let me know. Once again, I will see you guys soon. Cheers.